Hey there, Taurus. Welcome to your reading for the week of May 4th. This week, if y'all want to catch me live, I go live every single day at 4 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. But Taurus, let's see what is going on for you this week of the 4th. And Taurus, it looks very lovely right off the bat. So let's keep this show on going. The Star, Judgment, this is very nice for you here, Taurus. So I like it, but let me stretch this out a little bit. Yeah, I definitely feel like you need to kind of like believe in miracles here a little bit. You have the Wonders card. This is a card of like amazing things happening, but you also have the Star here, and kind of like this first row, I feel like in a lot of ways this is saying you need to believe in miracles. I don't even think it's about believing in miracles. I feel like it's just about you believing that you deserve some sort of miracle is really what's popping into my head. So I feel like once you believe that you deserve something, you will have it, is what this reading is saying. Very nice. Like I said, very nice reading. So love it. Things are definitely going the right direction for you. You have the Fool here and the Two of Spades. This could represent just taking a leap of faith towards something new, which, I mean, the whole reading basically looks like this. The readings have been very, very, like, shockingly similar to me this week. I've used a different deck for every single sign. People always ask, like, you know, are their cards sticking and things like that? I would say, no, just, like, go watch one of the other readings. I use a different deck for pretty much every sign. So, you know, that's what I'd say there. But I feel like for some of you, this is about taking a leap of faith towards something new. And like I said, I feel like you need to believe that you deserve something here with all this whole first row. For others, I feel like this is someone taking a leap of faith towards you in love. So let's talk about that. You have the Two of Cups here, Taurus, and look at this, Two of Cups, Two of Hearts. I do not read tarot and playing cards the same way, but these are basically the same card. I mean, you can read playing cards as tarot, and the twos, the hearts represent the cups. So it could be the same card. Like I said, I don't read it that way. To me, this is like a perfect relationship. And actually, the Two of Hearts does represent a perfect match to something in general. What I would say is in the playing card reading system, the Two of Hearts is more general. It's more saying, you know, it could be you falling in love with anything. So it could be like a job, a business, something that you enjoy. The Two of Cups to me is more of a card of entanglement. It's more of a card of kind of like your soul recognizing another soul, with like recognizing your soul in another person. So it's like the two of you become entangled. You know, that's why it's like a card of soulmates and things like that. You have the King of Wands here. You also have the King of Pentacles. I feel fire very strongly here. So I feel like for some of you, your soulmate or the person you will be with could be a fire sign. This could be a fire sign coming in for you. It could also be an earth sign as well. I would say probably with fire in their chart is what I'd say to you, Taurus. Again, we're going to clarify this more at the end, but I definitely feel like this could be a very significant relationship coming in for you. So love it. Next, you have the Six of Cups and the Three of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're finally moving away from the past if you've been holding on to the past here, Taurus. This to me is like a full separation. Six of Cups, thinking about the past. It's like, I feel like you're thinking about your fond memories and things like that. But that Three of Spades to me kind of just says you are fully letting go of the past. And so I feel like that's a good thing. For others, I do feel like you could be thinking about the past, but it's a very weird message popping into my head. I feel like for some of you, it's like you could be thinking about the past, but I feel like you could be feeling like your past was a lie, is what's popping into my head. I don't think that's exactly what that means. I feel like it just means that you are having some sort of realization at this time that maybe your past wasn't as good as you thought it was, or maybe you thought things were different in the past than they actually were. To me, I almost feel like the weirdest things are popping into my head, like come to Jesus, like all this stuff is popping into my head, but to me, those are all the things that are popping into my head are more negative. I don't think this is a negative experience for you here, Taurus. I don't think this will be a negative experience, but it's almost just like you're looking at the past and you're saying, wow, that was something that I thought was great, but wasn't. I feel like this is a very good thing for you because it's like maybe you were in a relationship in the past, maybe you thought it was great, but it's like maybe you meet someone new who's a billion times better, is what this looks like to me. And I feel like you're just like, wow, like why did I ever deal with that? Like I feel like you're seeing something true here. I'm almost getting like the truth is popping into my head as well. It's like you're seeing things for how they truly should be. So I feel like a lot of you are just saying to yourself, maybe that's why you're saying to yourself, my past was a lie. I don't think it was really a lie. I just feel like it wasn't the truth. So I don't know. Hopefully that makes sense. Next, you have the Flamingo Spirit. This card says embrace the in-between. I feel like this is asking you to just like, embrace the current situation, the current virus situation, the quarantine, all that other stuff. So I feel like it's just saying like, embrace this time. It's a good time for resting, relaxing. It's a good time for maybe doing more internal work, or maybe it's a good time to do more, kind of behind the scenes work in business, or on yourself as well, whatever type of work you want to do. So I feel like it's just saying embrace this time. Next, you have the Eight of Wands here, Taurus, and the Joker. Love it. I'm a big fan of the Joker. To me, the Joker is like the Fool, and it just says take a leap of faith. And the reason I really like the Joker the most, Taurus, is that it says if you are taking some sort of leap of faith, you have the Fool here. Every single water sign had the Fool, by the way. So if you have water in your chart, I would definitely go watch one of the water signs as well, whatever's in your chart. Or if you're dealing with a water sign, I would go watch it as well, Taurus. But you have the Fool and you have the Joker. The Fool says, like, you have more than enough knowledge. You are smart enough to take a leap of faith. The Joker says you are protected from taking a leap of faith. So, really, Jokers in the time of kings, they were above persecution. They were the only people who could make fun of the king and not be killed. And so it kind of represents being protected from, some sort of risk that you want to take. So it's a little bit different than the Fool. It's more about protection. The Eight of Wands moving very quickly towards success. So I feel like there's a lot of success. I feel like there are wins coming in for you as well. I also feel like there could be good news here, something that gives you hope with this star over here, something you've been wishing for. For some of you, I feel like you've been wishing to get married. And I feel like there could be a proposal coming in for you here, or marriage. Could just be love in general, the person that you will marry. So I love this, Taurus. Next, you have the King of Wands here, and the Knight of Wands and the King of Hearts. Love it. So again, definitely love. This is a very good love reading for you, Taurus. There's other stuff here that we're going to talk about, but very good for love. This could be like a perfect match coming in for you. The King of Hearts is called the home, and it just represents someone who is like a home, like someone where you feel at home with that person. Again, I really feel fire for the most part. You do get water quite a bit in your readings, so it could be a water sign coming in for you as well. The Knight of Wands, some people read it as a card of a player. I do not always read it as a card of a player. To me, it's irresponsible to read tarot like that in the first place, because it's like you have to look at everything that's going on in the reading to say that in the first place. But so I feel like this is just a normal person. Not all Knight of Wands are players. I feel like there could be someone very adventurous, very playful coming in for you, someone who also has a lot of desire, so I like to see that. If you're not interested in love, I feel like this could just be an adventure you're going on. Again, we're going to clarify this at the end. Next, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Five of Diamonds. I love it. This says just do it. Just get started on something you want to get started on. Again, the water signs were very similar to this. Knight of Pentacles is a card of seeing something through to the end. It's a card of like completing a journey, but it's a card of the start. So it's like saying you have to start the journey, but you also have to see it through to the end. The Five of Diamonds is my just do it card. It says anything you want to do, just do it. Take the leap of faith. You will be very successful. Knight of Pentacles, also a card of success. Knight of Pentacles is also a card of faith. And again, you have the star here, which is also a card of faith. But the Knight of Pentacles is a card of unwavering belief, faith, right? Basically the same thing. So I feel like you need to have faith that something is going to work out, and it will. Which again, all the water sign readings basically said that. Next here, Taurus, you have the round and round card. So I feel like this is saying just get out of your head and just get started. I also feel like some of you could be just finishing up cycles, but it's like you see it is what's popping into my head with this card. So I just feel like you are seeing the endings and the beginnings and cycles. I feel like you're paying attention to it. And the good news about this is I feel like it's allowing you to take advantage of cycles a lot easier. So it's like you might notice certain cycles happening in your life, and because you are paying attention to like what happens and when, it's like you're able to jump on things. And I feel like this is good, so I like it. Next, you have the star card here. And the Ten of Hearts, fortune after difficulty. Ten of Hearts is fortune after difficulty, good things coming in for you after a difficult period of time. Your readings have been very positive after a bunch of difficult readings in the past, so I feel like things are definitely improving. The star is like hope and renewal, and it could also, this could be you standing out, by the way, Taurus. If you do any social media work, if you are just trying to stand out in love, if you're trying to get attention, this is amazing for kind of like shining your inner light with that star card and getting a lot of attention. The Ten of Hearts is a card of fortune after difficulty, so I feel like there's a lot of good things coming in for you there. Next, you have the Judgment card here and the Queen of Hearts. The Queen of Hearts is like some sort of change in direction in your life, so I feel like there could be a change. It could also, like for some of you, this could be you like becoming a mother. So if you're hoping to have a relationship, it could be, you know, you becoming a mother in the future, and you could be feeling like that is your calling. For others, again, this could also be you becoming a father, obviously, if you're a male. For others, this could just be the birth of something that you want to get started. So like a business or something along those lines. It's like the Judgment card is your inner calling. And so I feel like a lot of you could be working on something that is your inner calling or something that you are being called to do, probably involving a lot of other people with that Ten of Hearts. So love it, Taurus. That looks very good. And finally, you have this Five of Wands here and the Eight of Hearts. Yeah, love it. Five of Wands is a card of conflict, competition, chaos. It's a card of like feeling like there is too much competition, but I don't think there is. You have this Eight of Hearts. Eight of Hearts is a gift from the universe. It is also a card called the Moon, but it's not like the Moon in the Tarot. You know, the Moon in the Tarot is about fears and illusions, fantasies. The Moon in the playing cards is about needing to manifest something here on Earth. It says you have certain dreams or certain things that you want to create. This says do it. The Five of Wands says accept the adventure, basically. You know, a lot of people read the Five of Wands as a challenging card, which it definitely can be. But it's also, these people are training. They are learning how to fight. It's also like a card of immaturity. These are all young people on the Five of Wands, and it's like they're fighting over petty things, right? So I feel like in a lot of ways, this is saying that you're really just training and you are learning and you're in a learning period. So I feel like you need to realize that. Your archetype for this week is the vow. I do feel like I just get proposal here for you. Yeah, you have the box as well. Yeah, all I'm getting on this vow card is proposal or marriage. So I feel like if you're getting married, that could be something, it could be a major focus for you. You have the box card. This card is is kind of like a card of duality. It's about thinking outside the box. It is about kind of like coming up with new ways of doing things, coming up with a novel approach to whatever it is that you're doing. But it is also a card that says some things inside the box work for a reason. You know, it's kind of like a card that says sometimes the easiest way to do something is the way that has always been done. And it kind of says you can think outside the box later once you're successful with something. But this is a very positive reading for you here, Taurus. You have a lot of good stuff here. Definitely love, like I said, coming in for you. Could be a fire sign or a water sign. Fire and water stand out to me most. You have, you know, it's just a general reading, so it could be any sign, but fire and water stand out to me. Gemini also stands out to me with the Joker as well. But like I said, it could be any sign. I feel like for a lot of you, this is saying that maybe after a breakup here, you have like a breakup in the past. You could have been thinking about that person in the past with that Six of Cups. You could have been hoping that they would come back. And then you go to the Knight of Wands here with the King of Hearts. I feel like for some of you, this is new love. For some of you, you could have realized that this person from the past was a player. And the King of Hearts could be someone who feels more like home. I kind of said that at the beginning of the reading, where I was saying that it's almost like this reading is saying you're moving on to something that is making you have the realization that what you had wasn't very good. So it's like, you know, I don't even know how to verbalize it properly, Taurus. This doesn't just have to be in love. This could be in all other areas of your life. But it's almost like you're getting something and it's making you realize that your past sucked, is what I would say. Like, I feel like you could be looking at something from the past. Could be anything. Could be love. Could be like a business. Could be a job. And it's like whatever you're creating here is so much better that I feel like it's like knocking your socks off. I feel like you're like, what the hell was I doing in the past? So I love this for you, Taurus. I feel like the star And, this is love coming in, obviously, with this here. It's like a true wish, something you've been wishing for in love. So if you're looking for love, that's what that could be. Again, here in the past, you have the Two of Spades here with the Fool, some sort of breakup. Again, Knight of Wands with that King of Cups, someone new. And then you have the Five of Wands here with the Eight of Hearts. It's like a gift from the universe after a challenge coming in for you. Definitely a lot of work success or business success here. Pretty much everything. It's amazing. Again, even this way for love is very positive. Two of Hearts, Two of Cups, really amazing. Then you have that Knight of Wands, someone with a lot of desire for you. King of Hearts and that Queen of Hearts is a perfect pair, a perfect match. And the Judgment card is like your true inner calling. So this is an amazing reading here, Taurus. A lot of good stuff coming up for you. So thank you for watching, Taurus, and definitely enjoy your week.